Are you serious? Nah, I don't think so. Oh, hold on. Oh, we're back. Oh, what's up? Soulmag TV, we're back. And we got some live concert footage right now with Mysterious. You're gonna be able to check her out doing her spoken word thing at Crossover Sunday Night Vibe. We also got another music video for you from Andy Mineo. We got to talk to him earlier on the show, so check it out.
What an amazing architect, formed in our Maker's hands, whose measurements are so precise, stitching together the creation of man in which he breathes life. His masterpiece so wanted to be crafted and painted with the colors of his fruits, to produce his love, kindness, and goodness, his grace, mercy, and forgiveness. We were created in his image and likeness, created to mirror and reflect just like him, placed upon the earth to follow in his footsteps. We were rooted deeply in what we believe because he planted a seed deep inside of you and me, with roots that run deep into the depths of all beings. Those roots has given us passion, a passion to be all that we can be, pursue our dreams and accomplish those desires placed in each and every one of us to fulfill our destiny. Passion to strive to do all things with integrity, because we are an ambassador to the King, and we must do all things in excellence and quality. Passion to love others unconditionally, looking past their flaws, pray for others if they fall, pick them up and encourage them with love. Those roots has given us power, the power to never give up and to succeed, to overcome the obstacles and the hidden roadblocks placed strategically to mislead, but through him we are made to conquer all things. Power to move mountains with faith as small as a mustard seed, filled with the spirit of grace to stand firm in him through whatever challenges that is placed in front of our face. Power to speak into the hidden realms of our future, writing our chapter with each spoken action. Manifestation brings forth manifestation, the ink of life pages, ending with our choice of our own destination. Those roots has given us a purpose to excel and soar like an eagle, to achieve a set goal and be a positive impact to other people. Purpose to be a leader and an achiever, the salt of the earth, a solid believer, the light that causes darkness to hide, all because of the amazing transformation that took place inside since the beginning of time. Purpose, because we were all created intentionally to feel the calling that God has planned out so beautifully, because in him we were created so perfectly.
I'm standing here in Central Park shortly after the amazing initiative God Belongs to My City mobilized nearly 1,500 teenagers to peacefully walk and pray from City Hall, then to the United Nations, Times Square, Rockefeller Center, and concluding here. Gospel rapper Andy C. Like Mineo has a bit more to share of this massive movement. This is David Ham, GBIMC News, New York City.
In my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you run it anyway, you run it.
Look, Psalms 14:1, you know, he says in his heart, God don't exist. Fudo, who created the stars, planets like ours, Pluto and Mars. You need the proof, though the truth is so in the art. This the living God that I serve, made everything in a minute with a single word. If you're taking care of the beast and even the birds, if it's taking care of the people, a greater worth. Don't you see our sin brought a curse? Christ redeemed us, now I know my prayers work. Since we believe he interceded, we are soldiers in army, our sergeant is he. Our weapons are not carnal, yo, we start on our knees. We are a movement of the young, on fire, and we zealous for the honor of our Father that's in heaven. Bring him
in my city, that's where God belongs. In my city, 'cause you run it anyway, you
ashamed. This world thinks we insane, cause we be living like in this life it's about Christ and to die is gain. We denying the fame, don't retire, we aim till our last breath to go and confess the Messiah's name. So thy kingdom come, will be done in the city till we see him in the Holy One. That's where the homie from, but I know I can't be the only one. Any believers in here, show me some. Get your hands up for the Holy Son. Fuck that beating, now you know we ain't defeated. Go read it, man, we already know we won. There's power when your people will gather just to come seek ya. Then ask for your forgiveness, admitting we truly need ya. Taking the gospel to the ends of the earth, searching for hearts, but first I think we gon' start right
In my city.
We had a great show today with Mysterious and with Andy Mineo. And something that Andy said that kind of really stuck out to me. A lot of times people ask you about your music and some people say it's just a tool. You know, he said it's not just a tool, it's also something in and of itself that's beautiful because it's worship to God, it's honoring to God. And so I know a lot of times when we hear that word worship, we can think worship is just what we do in church, meaning the beginning part of the service when everybody sings. And so there's a lot of people out there watching today. I'm sure maybe you're not really a great singer. I'm not the greatest singer either. That's why I rap. But so we can think like, oh man, well I don't sing. I'm not really a worshiper. You know, some people say, man, I'm a worshiper. But really, if you look into scripture, worship is so much more than just singing. It's so much more than just music, so much more than rapping. And Paul actually talks about this in Romans. And I actually want to read this from the Message paraphrase. I love the way it kind of just breaks it down. So Romans 12, this is the paraphrase of what Paul said. He said, so here's what I want you to do. God helping you. Take your everyday, ordinary life. You're sleeping, you're eating. Some of us like to do a lot of that. You're going to work, you're walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Here's my offering, God, everything I do in life. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for him. Don't become so well adjusted to your culture that you fit into it without even thinking. It says instead, fix your attention on God. You'll be changed from the inside out. Readily recognize what he wants from you and quickly respond to it. Unlike the culture that's around you, it's always dragging you down towards a level of immaturity. God brings out the best in you and develops a well-formed maturity in you. And so especially that first part that says like your everyday life, you're walking around, you're eating, you're sleeping, you're going to work. Everything you do, we're supposed to place it before God as an act of worship. So this thing a lot of times in America or Western culture where we, church is over here, work is over here, my friends over here, my family's over here, my hobbies over here. Like we compartmentalize everything and God's saying, no, I want all of it. I want all of it to be an act of worship to me. I want to be involved in the details of your life. And even the details of your life can be considered a form of worship to me. That's what God is saying to us. So no matter what you do, every day is an act of worship. When you get up, say, God, let me worship you today and everything I do to honor you and reflect you and represent you. Let me be your light today. So I want to encourage you guys, as you go out today, you watch this show, maybe you got inspired by Mysterious, by Andy Mineo, by some of the music videos and the words and the songs and the spoken word pieces. But take that and whatever your form of worship is, whatever your act of worship can be today, live that out, worship God and represent him.